Hey YouTube. Hey you out there. Are you scared? Are you scared that you're going to get caught on YouTube looking for answers about Jehovah's Witnesses that you've always wanted to know? Are you scared that someone's going to find out that you've been looking at apostate videos? I know the witnesses make the word apostate sound a lot scarier than it is, but why don't you take the time, if you've never looked up the word apostate, you should take the time to look that word up, because it's not nearly as scary as the Watchtower wants you to believe that it is. I remember the first time I came across apostate literature, my husband brought it home. It was from a neighbor of ours, and I believe it was entitled Watch Out for the Watchtower. And I had never heard of that, but I knew that there was apostate literature out there. So when I saw that, my heart started to beat really fast. I started to panic, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get this out of my house. And of course, I was a little bit more curious than I was scared, and so I did open it up, and I read maybe 2 sentences. I have no idea what those sentences said, but I just ripped it up. I just thought, oh my gosh, I just cannot be around this, and I ripped it up. And I never saw another one of those magazines again. But now, obviously, things are a lot different. The one thing about YouTube is once you start learning about Jehovah's Witnesses and you start listening to people's experiences, it makes you continuously curious. It's very difficult to pull away, because the more you look, the more you see. And the more you see, the more you can see how you've been deceived. That's probably one of the hardest things about this journey that you're taking, because if you're watching this video, you're on that journey. One of the words that I like to use that's in the Bible in reference to doing what you're doing, going on YouTube, going on Google, and looking up all of the things that you have learned about so far, that would be called being shrewd. And Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15 has this to say about that. It says, anyone inexperienced puts faith in every word, but the shrewd one considers his steps. So what does the word shrewd mean? Shrewd means common sense, marked by clever, discerning awareness and hard-headed acumen, which in turn means keenness, depth perception, discernment, or discrimination, especially in practical matters. Some synonyms would be clear-sightedness, knowingness, intelligence. These are all things that the Watchtower does not encourage. The only thing they want you to know is how to underline the answers in the publications, and they want you to know how to go door to door. And outside of knowing those things, they're not interested in you finding out anything else to keep your attention away from those things there, attending the meetings and service, things like that. So I'm just here to tell you, welcome, and it's not as scary as you think it is as far as the YouTube posters. However, it is scarier than you ever thought it was going to be, finding out about what the Watchtower's really involved in. And don't give up, okay?